Good morning, beta. Let's continue the revision of chapter square and square root. Let's find the square root of these number by long division method. Start this. Yesterday we have done similar type of question. Will you please solve the square root of this 7921? So for the square root, you know that we have to form the pair from the right hand side. This is 8 8s are 64. 9 9s are 81, so you can't take 81. So after subtraction, you will get 15. Next number is 21. Next pair you will take down, that is 21. Double of 8 is 16. Which same number should I write here to get 1521 as answer? 9. Okay. So after multiplying 169 with 9, you will have 1521. So your square root of this number is 81. You can write this also. 89 square is equal to 7921. Square root of this number is 89 and 89 square will be 7921. Okay. Do this next part. Tell me the answer. Done? Yes, Anjani. Okay. Start the next question. 42.25. The square root of this number is 57 and the square root of this number is 6.5. Is it okay? Have you got the same answer? Start the next question. Find the length of the side of a square whose area is 441 meter square. Area is 441 meter square. You all know that in case of a square, all the sides are equal. Let the side be x. So area of square is side into side, that is x into x, and area is 441. X into x is your x square, that is 441. So x is equal to square root of 441. Find the square root of this number by long division method or either by prime factorization. Hurry up. Do this. Find the length of the side. लेके आना, दुपट्टा लेके आना। Yes, the square root of 441 is 21 meter. So the side of the square is 21 meter. Now solve the next question that is of exactly same type, in which the area is given as 234. Area is 2304 meter square. Area is 2304 meter square. Find the side of the square plot. The area of the square plot is given. You have to find the length of the square, side of the square. Hurry up. Solve this in the same manner. Write each and everything. Let the side be x. X into x is equal to 2304. Find the square root of this to find the side of the square. Done, beta. Answer is yes, Shabad. Yes, beta. Okay. So the side of the square is 48 meter. Okay. Next question is, in case of a triangle ABC, angle B is 90, AB is 6, BC is 8. Find AC. Hurry up. Draw a right angle triangle. In case of a right angle triangle, one angle is 90, that is given. That's why it is called right angle triangle. Two sides are given. Find the missing side AC. This we have already discussed. So you all are able to solve this. Hurry up. I am waiting for the answer. Who will tell me the way? Who will tell me the method to solve this? Yes, any other student? Arshpreet Singh, Abhishek, Prabsharan, Anant, Gautam Veer, Ishan. Again, same students are raising hand, but so in this case, you will draw a right angle triangle. Angle B is 90. This is your A, B, C. AB is 6. BC is 8. So the side opposite to the right angle is your hypotenuse, that is missing. So by Pythagoras theorem, h square is equal to p square plus b square. Here perpendicular is 6 and base is 8. 36 plus 64 is your 100, and when you remove this square it will become square root on the next side. So your answer is 10 centimeter. So which of these is the longest side? Hypotenuse is the longest side and its length is 10 centimeter. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt, beta? So the second part is you have to find AB. BC is 5. AC is 13. Hurry up, form the triangle and get the missing side AB in the same manner as I have done the first part for you. Tanisha, Suruchi, Saksham, Samiksha, Sanvi, Rajat, Pranav. Yes, anyone from these students whose name I have taken. Gurdit. Yes, Harman bolo. So now this time hypotenuse is given, base is given, you have to find perpendicular. Solve this, hurry up. No. Hypotenuse is 13. Perpendicular is your AB that you have to find. This is your 5 square. This is 169 minus 25 is equal to AB square. After subtraction, what you will get? 144. AB is square root of 144. That is 12. You will show the square root. Don't write the answer directly. Otherwise, 1 or 1.5 mark will be deducted for this. You have to show the square root either by the long division method or by prime factorization. Because in this chapter, you have learned how to find the square roots. So it's compulsory to get the square root by the method. Okay. So you can't write the answer directly. So you have to show it. So show the square root of 144. Hurry up. Find the square root of 144 by long division. I am waiting. Hurry up. Find the square root of 144 by long division. Yes, everyone, solve this. Done. Okay, now write down the next question. In triangle ABC, angle A is 90, BC is 17 centimeter, AB is 8. Find CA. Hurry up. Solve this. This is your right angle triangle. This is A, B, C. The side opposite to the right angle is hypotenuse, that is 17. AB is 8. You have to find this missing side. So H square is equal to P square plus B square. Hypotenuse is 17. Perpendicular is not given, but base is given. 17 square is 289. 8 square is 64. So when you will subtract it, what you will get? 225. So the P is square root of 225, that is 15. But you can't write the answer directly. You have to show the square root by long division method or either by the prime factorization method. If you have written the answer directly like me, then there will be deduction of 1 or 1.5 mark, because the chapter is entirely based upon square and square root, how to find them. So it's compulsory to show the square root by the method. Don't use estimation method. If it is asked, then only you can use estimation method. Otherwise, you will not use it in any direct, anyways. Okay. Now the next question is question number 8. Do anyone have any doubt? The students who have raised their hand, do they have any doubt, or you just want to give me the answer? Lower down your hands. Hurry up. Harman. Having any doubt? Harman? Yes. कोई भी ले सकते हैं, कोई भी ले सकते हैं. हाइपोटेन्यूज को छोड़ के परपेंडिकुलर. बी का मतलब बेस. हाँ जी, हाँ जी. एक्सेप्ट हाइपोटेन्यूज. एक्चुअली हाइपोटेन्यूज इज द लॉन्गेस्ट साइड, तो वो फिक्स है हाइपोटेन्यूज, लेकिन बाकी आप कोई भी ले सकते हो. नहीं मान सकते ना बेटा. एक मिनट इधर देखो. क्वेश्चन ये देखो, ये 90 है. 90 के सामने वाली साइड हाइपोटेन्यूज है. ये 17 था, दिया हुआ था, तो ये हाइपोटेन्यूज ही है. और बाकी जो दो साइड है वो ए बी गिवन थी 8. रिमेनिंग निकालनी है. इस 8 को आप यहां ले सकते हो, इसको यहां ले सकते हो, इन दोनों को चेंज कर सकते हो, लेकिन ये लॉन्गेस्ट साइड है, दिस विल रिमेन सेम, क्योंकि 90 के सामने वाली साइड हाइपोटेन्यूज है, बीसी आपको गिवन था, तो ये फिक्स है. बाकी दीज टू यू कैन इंटरचेंज देम. लेकिन ये तो लिखा हुआ था ना कि ए बी 8 है, तो ए बी यहां भी ले सकते हो, यहां पे भी ले सकते हो. ए बी सी, मैंने ए बी सी ऐसे लिख दिया, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. Remaining two sides can be interchanged in any way. Next question is, a gardener has 1,000 plants. He want to plant them in such a way that the number of rows and the number of column remain the same. जितनी rows है उतने ही column चाहिए आपको. Number of rows and number of column should be same for arranging 1,000 plants. Find the minimum number of plants he needed more. Means 1,000, as you know that it contains 3 zeros, which is the odd number of 0. It is a not perfect square number. So you have to add, you require minimum number of plants that should be added in this to make it entirely perfect square number. Got it? So we need minimum number of plants that can be added to this, so that the number will become perfect square number. So what you will do, you will find the square root of this number by long division method, by pairing from the right. 3 3s are 9, remainder is 1. Take the next pair, double of 3 is your 6. Actually the question is of addition. It is written in the question that find the minimum number of plants that needed more. More means you have to add. And in case of addition, you know that we will take always one number greater. So which number you will take? This number you will take, because 61 is less than this. So you will take 2 here, 2, and the answer is 124. Remainder is minus 24. So 24 is the least number of plants. Least number of plants are 24 that can be added to this 1000, and this is your perfect square number, which can be completely arranged in number of columns and number of rows. Can you tell me the number of rows or number of columns? They are same. So we have got the square root of this number as 32. So that means number of rows and number of columns are 32. There are 32 rows and there are 32 columns. Got it? Got it, beta? Is it okay? So there are this much. We have the total plant. We need 24 more plants to make it a perfect square number. हाँ जी, इसका मतलब इसका मतलब ये होता है कि जो ऐड का नंबर होता है ना, उसका रिवर्स साइन ऐड करते हैं. इसका रिवर्स साइन क्या होगा? 24 पॉजिटिव. फिर वो पॉजिटिव वाला ऐड होता है, और नंबर ऑफ प्लांट्स वैसे भी नेगेटिव नहीं हो सकते. इसका मतलब इस नंबर में 24 कम है. जैसे ही 24 इसमें और ऐड होगा, ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर बन जाएगा. अभी ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर नहीं है. इसका मतलब इसको 24 और चाहिए परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बनने के लिए. तो 24 प्लांट्स ऐड करते ही ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बन गया. इसका मतलब हमें अब 24 प्लांट्स और चाहिए टू मेक इट अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर. एंड these plants can be arranged in such a way that there are 32 rows and 32 columns. Got it? So this complete question can be like this: minimum number of plants, total plants 1024, row number of rows 32, number of column 32. Now second question is last question of this exercise, which is exactly same but number is different. Instead of these plants, it is written that there are 500 children in a school. For PT drill, they have to stand in the number of rows and number of columns. So again, instead of plants, there are number of children. 500 children you have to arrange in such a way that number of rows and number of columns will be same. Now, the question is, how many children would left out in this arrangement? Is the question is of addition or subtraction? It is clear from the statement na. How many students would left out in this arrangement? मतलब इस arrangement में कितने students बच जाएंगे? नंबर ऑफ रोज और कॉलम्स अरेंज करने के बाद कितने स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो रिमेनिंग होंगे. तो यू हैव टू फाइंड द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ दिस, एंड दिस इज ऑफ सब्ट्रैक्शन क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि कुछ बचने की बात कर रहे हैं. और बचता कब है? जब हम माइनस करते हैं. पिछले क्वेश्चन में कितने प्लांट्स और चाहिए तो ऐड का था. यहाँ कितने स्टूडेंट्स, कितने चिल्ड्रन would be left out in this arrangement, means it is the question of subtraction. So in case of subtraction, what you will do, you will find the square root of this, and one remainder will left here, that will be the least number of children. So find the square root again by making the pair. 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1. Take the next pair, double of 2 is 4. What should I write here? I think 2 should be written. This is 84. अगर ये add का क्वेश्चन होता तो हम यहाँ 3 लेते. ठीक है, ऐड का क्वेश्चन होता तो 3 लेते, लेकिन सब्ट्रैक्ट का क्वेश्चन है तो यू विल टेक वन स्मॉलर नंबर. तो 2 विल बी रिटर्न. You will have 16 left over. The number of children that would be left over in this arrangement is 16 children would left out. 500 is not a perfect square number. So you will subtract 16 from this. You will get 484. And this 484 children would be arranged in number of columns and number of rows. This is your perfect square number, and its square root is 22. इसका मतलब नंबर ऑफ रोज भी 22 होंगी, नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स भी 22 होंगे, एंड 16 चिल्ड्रन वुड लेफ्ट आउट इन दिस अरेंजमेंट. मीन्स नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स को इस तरह से लाइंस में अरेंज कर दिया, 22 लाइंस बनेंगी, 22 ऐसे ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स खड़े हो जाएंगे. मतलब ऐसे ऐसे काउंट करोगे तो ये चिल्ड्रन है, 22 हर लाइन में होंगे, और ऐसे वाली लाइंस भी 22 होंगी. तो 22 इंटू 22 484, और रिमेनिंग चिल्ड्रन कितने बच जाएंगे? 16. And these 16 children, actually it is less than 22 na, so they cannot stand in a line, otherwise arrangement will be spoiled. Got it? So the minimum number of children should be 22 to stand in a row to make one row extra. Is it okay? Any doubt? Lower down your hand if you don't have any doubt. Shabd. Yes, Shabad. Now at the end, things we have discussed is given. If a natural number m can be expressed as, first statement I am reading, if the natural number m can be expressed as n square, then n is also a natural number, m is a square number. ये आपको पता ही है. आप अगर 1 का स्क्वायर करते हो तो 1 आता है, 2 का स्क्वायर करते हो तो 4 आता है, 3 का स्क्वायर करते हो तो 9 आता है. ये सारे नंबर क्या है? Square number. What is the value of n in terms of m? That is square root of m, or you can write m raised to power 1 by 2. So this you must know. Second, कहता है जितने भी परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर हैं वो कौन सी डिजिट पे एंड होते हैं? 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 और 9. और जो नंबर 2, 3, 7, 8 पे एंड होते हैं वो कभी भी परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं होते. लेकिन ये वाले नंबर हो भी सकते हैं और नहीं. मतलब हर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर आपको इन डिजिट्स में से एंड होता दिखाई देगा. इनके अलावा कोई और नंबर नहीं है जो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर में हो. मतलब कि हर डिजिट के एंड में इनमें से कोई डिजिट आएगी. सो द नंबर विच आर एंडिंग विद दिस डिजिट will be a perfect square number. If the number is ending with these digits, will not never be a perfect square number. ठीक है. अब जैसे मैं इसका एग्जांपल दूं आपको, जैसे ये है, अब यहाँ पे 81 परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है, लेकिन 21 परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं है, 31 नहीं है, 41 नहीं है, 51 नहीं है. लेकिन ये तो है ना कि जो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है वो पक्का इस डिजिट्स में से एंड हो रहा है, लेकिन ये वाले नंबर नहीं है परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. तो एक्सेप्शनल केस आर ऑलवेज देयर. But one thing is there, if the number is a perfect square number, then it will must end with these digits. इसके अलावा कोई और डिजिट पे एंड नहीं होगा. The square number can only have even number of zeros. ये भी पता है आपको. 100 perfect square number है, even zero है. 1000 3 zeros है, perfect square नहीं है. 400 even number of zeros है, perfect square है. इसका मतलब अगर even number of zeros होंगी तभी वो perfect square होगा, otherwise नहीं होगा. What is the another name of square root? ये लिखा हुआ यहाँ पे. Square root is the inverse operation of square. Inverse operation है ना? Inverse मतलब reverse operation. तो square root is the reverse operation of square, or you can say inverse operation of square. Is it okay? ऐसे ही square की reverse operation square root है और square root की reverse operation square है. दोनों का same ही है, दोनों एक दूसरे के reverse operations है. There are two integral square root of the perfect square number. अगर कोई नंबर perfect square है तो उसकी two integral values होती हैं. Like if I write 10, if I write 100, answer is plus minus 10. If I write 400, answer is plus minus 20. तो two integral values होती हैं, positive भी negative. So this is the 5 point that I have discussed. So what will be the square root of 9? That is plus minus 3. Square root of 4 is plus minus 2. Okay. So these are the two integral values. With this beta, we have finished the revision of our chapter number 6. So that's it. Time is over. See you in the next class. Tomorrow we will start with the revision of first chapter. Have a great day ahead, beta. See you tomorrow.